Hey everyone. So this starts another portion in finance, the break-even analysis. Our entrepreneurial mindset focus is future orientation. So you really want to position yourself in the future and think about how the decisions you make for this investigation will impact the future. Our goal and guiding question. We want to review the process for constructing an economics of one unit with the goal of obtaining a healthy contribution margin to cover fixed expenses. How do I make sure my non-variable expenses are covered? That's the bottom line. Before we begin our investigation, let's do a warm-up. Sal just opened a deli. After selling sandwiches for a week, he is left with $5,000 after his variable expenses. Sal gets so excited that he spends almost all of this money immediately. Do you think this was a good decision? Is Sal thinking with a short-term or long-term view? Explain your answer. Be prepared to share your thoughts with the rest of us. Hey everyone. So today's investigation is called the Turkey Sandwich Profitability Challenge. What you're going to be able to do is to construct an economics of one unit for a turkey sandwich. Now, what does that mean? That means you're going to get to look at both the fixed and the variable expenses, and you're going to come up with a selling price. You're going to come up with a break-even unit. Now, I'm going to let you all work in partners and maybe no more than 3 people at max to work with on this assignment. Now, this handout is going to be posted on Google Classroom, and you'll get to work from that, and then we'll reconvene after to share out. All right, so here are the challenge instructions. I'm not going to read all of them, but I really want you to pay attention to the one about the third bullet below that says, use the handout to calculate your variable expenses per sandwich. So you may get where, say you all want to use, wheat bread. And for wheat bread, it's $5 per 10 slices. Okay, so you got to think clearly. You're doing the economics of one unit for one sandwich. Now, do you use 10 slices of bread for one sandwich? I don't think we're making sandwiches here for Scooby-Doo. But for any person that really wants one sandwich, usually use 2 slices of bread. So you would have to actually divide and figure out from that $5, what are you actually using to make 2 slices, okay? So when you do that, you'll have to do that for the meat and any other types of things that you're putting on your sandwich. Okay, and you want to make sure that your sandwich is not going to cost you more than $20, okay? So consider that. Remember that, you're not putting 10 slices of bread together. You're not putting a whole bunch of meat together. Break that apart, okay? And we'll reconvene shortly. You all have 15 minutes. All right, this concludes the presentation session. Let's go back to Google Hangouts and we'll go from there live. If you're seeing this as a recording, remember to turn in your handout by 3 p.m. today.